With Valentine's Day quickly approaching, it's a great reminder that you can keep love alive every day. Here with the Essentials is celebrity lifestyle expert Dorothy Cassasari. Good morning.
Good
Welcome
morning.
back.
Thank you.
Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays, and I love that you're going to be joining us this morning to even talk about how it doesn't even necessarily have to be on Valentine's Day to make your loved one feel special. These are ideas that you can do on any given night.
Absolutely, and this is something that you can impress your loved one with, or you can just impress a group of girlfriends that you're having over for a little girls' night in. So, okay, so what better way to show someone special how divine they really are than with the divining rod wine? So whether, your sweetie likes chocolate-covered, strawberries and a milk chocolate, or a dark chocolate, or a white chocolate, no matter what kind of chocolate they like, there is a wine for each chocolate. So I want to kind of give a crash course, because you don't have to be a wine expert to know how to pair these types of things.
It's so overwhelming when you go to the grocery store, try to pick out a wine. That's why I love hearing a good recommendation. And certainly I love what you pointed out. You can go out for a nice dinner and then maybe come back home for dessert.
Exactly.
Have this little sweet spot. Yes. Oh, I got it. All right, so where do you want to start this morning?
Okay, so chocolate-covered strawberries are such a popular Valentine's Day treat, and if you're going to cover them in milk chocolate or white chocolate, you're going to want to look for a white wine that pairs well with a white wine that has like a chilled, fruity flavor to it.
Okay.
So the Divining Rod Chardonnay is a great example of that. So I'm going to pass this over to you for a little taste test. So you'll see that there's aromas of pineapple with hints of lemon curd, mango, and brioche, and you have to look for the pleasant undertones of citrus that result in a bright acidity and a lingering finish. So that's why the white really pairs well. Can I give you one of these strawberries?
Absolutely.
Too?
I'm not going to turn one down. Well, okay, I'm going to keep the wine too. Hand me a napkin, Dorothy.
Give you a napkin also. So it's the perfect
when I can
pairing.
see the citrus and the fruit, undertones would go really well with the chocolate-covered strawberry.
So, it's kind of like, the fruit of the strawberry goes perfectly with this kind of a light Chardonnay, that's served cold. So it's nice because you can really impress that special someone and say, not only did I get you chocolate-covered strawberries, but I'm going to tell you why I chose this particular wine to pair it with.
And strawberries are in season right now, so they're so delicious. You pair that with a good wine.
So milk chocolate and white chocolate.
Okay.
Chardonnay. A wine like a white Chardonnay is perfect.
Okay.
Okay, now moving on to a rich chocolate cake, because what's better than a decadent slice of chocolate cake, right? Okay, so for the chocolate cake, you want to pair, and obviously it's like a dark chocolate cake, so you want to pair it with a wine that has rich blackberry flavors, something that's a Zinfandel-based red blend. So this is the Divining Rod Divine Red. Okay, so this pairs perfectly because it opens with aromas of blackberry, cedar, and cinnamon, and then you also have the blackberry and black pepper flavors. So blackberry, keep the blackberry in your mind, because that goes great with the chocolate cake.
Okay, kind of with the dark chocolate.
Right, exactly. And it really it's a very, very deep wine. It has a lot of depth and complexity, and it just goes perfectly. So that's always one to think about. Okay, now, dark chocolate truffles, because what is Valentine's Day without a delicious piece of chocolate?
Good ones too,
Right? Okay, so dark chocolate truffles, you want to pair dark chocolate truffles with a bold, dark fruit and earthy flavors found in many Cabernets. So I have here the Divining Rod Cabernet, if you want to give that a little.
Try this,
So you're going to see aromas of sandalwood, black cherry, and flavors of cherry and cola. And that goes great with, a dark chocolate truffle, because they just balance one another out.
And this isn't too strong. I like it. It's very kind of a neutral.
Right. It's fabulous,
I like
right?
it.
And there's an exceptional balance and complexity to this wine. So that's kind of a Cliff Notes crash course for those of us that get overwhelmed by which wines to choose.
And it's very easy to do.
Right. So, you want to go out to dinner, you want to bring that special someone back afterwards, you want to say, okay, well, I got you chocolate cake and I'm going to pair it with this wine, and here's why. So it's really, you're not only impressing them with something sweet, but also your knowledge.
Well, yeah, and your knowledge of the story. We have a little less than a minute left, but talk about kind of this winemaker, and they kind of have a cool story, which I think would be a good conversation piece.
Absolutely. So Mark Mondavi started the Divining Rod to celebrate his water divining skills. He's known as a water witch or a dowser, so he uses divining rods to locate underground water sources.
Wow.
So he literally turns water into wine. And he's helped his family vineyards, he's helped countless farmers all over California, so it's a very cool story. And the other thing about this wine that's fabulous is the price point, $17.99, and you can pick it up here in the Fort Myers, Naples area at Publix, Winn-Dixie, ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, and Total Wine. And also, you have to remember, you also want presentation. So I've picked quite a few things from Sur La Table to decorate the table with.
But they're easy
It's really easy. I just used a piece of chalk. I mean, I'm not an artist, but I just used a piece of chalk and put my own little touch on that. So,
And you can really person. What's fun about everyone's loving the chalkboard these Specialties Day, and you can personalize with the names,
Right.
with certain dates that are special to you. You've thought of it all, and honestly, you cannot go wrong
No.
with chocolate and wine.
Now
so
you can be
again,
your
at
own
Publix,
sommelier.
yeah, where can you buy the wine?
Publix, Winn-Dixie, ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, and Total Wine.
And where can people follow you, Dorothy? Because you always have great ideas.
Thank you. You can follow me at DorothyOnTV.com.
Okay. Happy Valentine's Day.
too.
We love having you here. We look forward to having you back, Dorothy.
Thank you for having me.
All right, lush landscapes, glistening pool, large floor plan, and lots of extra storage. Sound too good to be true to find your perfect home? Up next, how this week's Best Buy is so good to be true.